Hey everyone, I'm Andrew,
I'm Blakely.
and this is the Randoms Podcast, where we're obviously random. So this time up, we have some
Old movie news.
old movie news with
Well, not
current
old,
movie
but
news,
current movie news,
and
that came out months ago.
yeah, and not really, and what we would like to see / opinion type.
Yeah.
This is hodgepodge of news.
Dun dun dun.
Puppy power. Okay, sorry,
I
went Scrappy Doo. I went Scrappy Doo. So first up, this is old news. Obviously, it's happened, but I just want to get your opinion on it and what you think. Leave a comment below.
Dun dun dun.
Blumhouse buys the rights to the Saw franchise. So the company paid an undisclosed amount, which is probably out by now, for the part of the franchise currently owned by producers Oren Coles. I'm sure I'm pronouncing everything wrong. And Mark Berg. In statements, Coles said it felt like the right time to pass the baton, while Berg said he wanted to move on and tell new stories, which there's been quite a bit of Saws now.
There's been 10.
So, great. He has not saw this article. Great memory. Lionsgate, which has released all 10 films in the series to the tune of more than $1 billion. Would not have thought that, but I can see
you got all of them up together.
at the global box office. So that's what, 100 million per movie, I believe. If you, as an average.
It depends.
As an average.
Yeah.
As an
Because
average.
the last one did really well.
And is Spiral counted in that 10?
It would have to be because it's like.
Spiral is actually an excellent movie. Still waiting on 2, which probably will never happen.
We'll never get a Spiral 2.
But Spiral, the first Spiral was really good. Okay. And this is at the global box office, so this is not just the United States. Will continue to be a partner in the property. So Lionsgate's still going to be part of it in Blumhouse, which Blumhouse has put out some good stuff. It will also retain its existing 50% ownership stake in and distribution of future installments. So Lionsgate will still be there. With the deal, the franchise makes its way back to James Wan, who is a really good director in my opinion.
He was from the first one.
He directed the original Blood-Soaked Saw in 2004. Oh, 22 years already. Wan's Atomic Monster label merged with Blumhouse in 2024. The company's list of films includes Get Out, which I thought was a good movie. The Purge, which it was a good movie.
Okay.
Megan, which I didn't ever watch.
The first one's good. Second one's an action-adventure movie, but
You talking about Megan?
Megan 2.0. Yeah.
Okay. And Annabelle, which I've not watched.
I have not watched it.
So, honestly, in my opinion, I think it's a good idea. I would kind of like to see Saw revamp itself.
The thing is, they're gonna keep the stories. Everything.
Right.
And everything's canon, not canon. Is canon the right word?
Yes.
Yes.
I would say so, yes. I don't have a lot to say on it because it's just like a merger buy thing. But
I'm excited to see it back in James Wan's hands.
James Wan's great. I love his stuff. And honestly, I like Blumhouse. I really do. Now, Lionsgate is a toss-up, but they have so many rights to so much stuff. So it's like hard to get mad at
Blumhouse
the
does
company,
too now with a lot of.
Yes.
Because don't they own part of Jason now also?
Yes. Are they? Or
is it
A24 too?
I think
A24
A24 has Jason. I think Blumhouse has Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
It's something like that. Which
we can talk about that in Just Chat.
And Just Chatting, I would like to talk about. So Just Chatting, to kind of reiterate, even from all the videos, really. Just Chatting is going to be like where we talk about movies we saw, upcoming stuff we're looking forward to.
Things in real world that we've done.
Yeah. Games.
I don't know why I said real world, but
yeah, everything's IRL mostly.
In our personal lives, I guess I should say.
Next up, we have, and this could probably go in a couple areas, but I wanted to put it here to take away. Comic-Con's more of a bigger spotlight, which
hopefully one day I can be there.
Yeah, there's so many cons I want to go to. Bucket list. We have the cast of Man of Tomorrow, which comes out 2027. If I remember correctly.
Probably around this time next year.
Kind of gonna list. There's some definite set characters, obviously, and some who will be joining the movie where we don't know what role. By the time this comes out, the roles might be set. Who's playing what? This is going to be kind of like, I'm going to read them out and then opinion during and after. So, obviously, Superman's David Cornsweet, who I thought did a good job. Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor was phenomenal.
Love.
Rachel Brosnahan, not sure if I'm saying it right, as Lois Lane.
You said it right.
I liked her in the role, but there's parts of the way it was wrote I didn't care for. Lars Endinger as Brainiac. Honestly, looking at this guy's photo, just add makeup. He is Willem Dafoe as Brainiac.
Well, you have to add makeup.
Well, yeah. I think he'll do a good job. I don't really know him, but just his look, I'm like, yeah, Brainiac. I can see it. Miley Alcock as Supergirl, which you will be talking about in Just Chatting. I have not watched it. I will have my opinion
I think she'll have a better role. Just preview. I think she'll do a lot better in this movie than Supergirl.
Skylar Gisondo as Jimmy Olsen. I don't have an opinion.
I like the actor.
I like the actor. I feel like he was wrote okay, but I feel like
he wasn't the main guy in Superman.
Next up, we have, I know I'm going to horribly pronounce her name, Sarah Sampio as Eve Tessmacher. I don't really know her. I know Eve Tessmacher. She is basically the right hand of Lex.
Wasn't that, was she already in?
I believe she was the assistant, so to speak.
Was she the magnetic one?
No. That is a different person.
I probably have it in my mind.
Was
she the?
I don't think she was the girlfriend. I felt like she was the other one. But Eve Tessmacher, I always thought she was like the other version of Lex. So I could be even wrong completely. Yeah. Next up, we have Isabella Merced as Hulk Girl. She was phenomenal as Hulk Girl. Other than a couple of issues, but it wasn't her. It was more like costume / weapon design.
Yeah.
I didn't care for. Some of the speech I didn't care for, you know. Edie, I know I'm going to pronounce this wrong. Edie Gathegi as Mr. Terrific. Right. Chef's kiss. Honestly, I think I even said this. I've said this before. I know I've told you. He was, to me, the best part. Yeah. He was so good as Mr. Terrific. So good. I saw no flaws. T-cells, they were phenomenal. Next up, Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner. It's perfect.
I love Nathan Fillion.
Perfect. Well, I love him in anything. Aaron Pierre, which we'll be seeing soon, is John Stewart in The Lanterns. We will be talking that and Just Chatting. Stay tuned.
Excited
next video. The only thing I know him from, and I've not watched it, there was a show on Netflix. It's supposed to be Reacher-esque. I don't remember the name of it. Something Ridge, I believe.
Yeah. He's a very good actor.
He's got the look. I think he'll be great, John Stewart. I think he'll be phenomenal, John Stewart. The only other person I would have saw as John Stewart was Idris Elba. And I got a feeling he's going to end up playing another role eventually. And that's in Just Talking. Just Chatting. I don't want to get into it. Next up, we have Frank Grillo as Rick Flag Sr. I love Frank Grillo. Don't care what you say. I love him in any role I've ever saw him in. He got done dirty in Marvel's universe.
Who was he?
Crossbones. They did him dirty. They did Crossbones dirty. I'm still not happy about that. It's a soapbox for another day. I'm not happy about that. I love him as Rick Flag. Maria, I know I'm going to pronounce this wrong. Maria Gabriela De Faria as the engineer. She's the one who shapeshift changed.
Okay.
She was good.
Yeah.
Now, the shapeshifting at times was awkward. Is like just turn around. The fight scene in the Fortress of Solitude, she could just turn around.
Yeah.
But I love the effects and the CGI, the way she moved. That was cool. James Gunn, great job. Whoever decided on that, great job. Just Chatting. I'm going to get more into James Gunn, how I feel right now. I'm a little unhappy. But we'll talk about it. Neva Howell as Ma Kent, and I'm going to combine these two. And Pruitt Taylor Vince as Pa Kent. They did a pretty good job, but it was just... some of the flashbacks were just awkward to me. She is awkward as Ma Kent for me. He's good as Pa Kent, but it's just awkward. It feels a little awkward.
I don't think it was a main focus, so I guess I don't really pay attention to the...
And I feel like they were being portrayed as older than what we're used to, I think. We're used to more... Middle age. 40s, 50s. They felt more 60s, 70s, which I think would probably be more comic book accurate, probably.
Yeah.
Next up, and I love this casting. I actually enjoyed the movie, and I know I'm gonna mispronounce his name. Zolo Maradinu as Blue Beetle. I loved him as Blue Beetle.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
I
Blue
love
Beetle.
the movie. I like the movie.
I hope
a lot of people
Lopez
don't like
makes a
it.
cameo for no reason, but
Yeah, randomly, like when they go to pick him, like he joins, what was it, the Power Guys or Power Friends, whatever they're called.
yeah.
Nathan Fillion was called.
Justice Gang.
Yeah, Justice Gang. That would be hilarious. That would be so good.
And I'm glad he's Blue Beetle in the DCU.
Yes, I'm glad because James Gunn's basically said there ain't many coming back. I feel
Didn't
like
James Gunn say Blue Beetle is canon?
Yes,
Yeah.
he did add that as canon, which it was the movie right before it stopped, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
Michaela Hoover as Cat Grant. I love this. Now, she's basically Supergirl's boss.
Okay.
At is it a paper or
I can't remember.
whatever
They didn't
business.
show a job for her in the movie.
Usually she's Supergirl's boss. Cat Grant is. I saw the picture on TikTok, and I don't remember who the fellow was I got this from. She looks the part. She feels like Cat Grant to me, just by the look. Now, another great casting, in my opinion, Wendell Pierce as Perry White. He was really good. He was really, really good. I love Lawrence Fishburne. He was better than Fishburne. But J.K. Simmons is still the best newspaper guy in any universe. But Wendell Pierce did a great job. Next up, Beck Bennett as Steve Lombard. He was funny. Like, he's there for comic relief to an extent. He is.
Oh yeah.
In the newspaper, he does sports, I think.
And he from SNL, I think he is.
I don't remember, but I also remember him. And he the one that I don't know. I just remember him as part of the paper.
Yeah.
And then it didn't say who they were playing yet. We have Adria Arjona in a role. I don't know who she's playing. We have Andre Rojo. Don't know who he's playing. I'm skipping the next name because he's a personal fan favorite of us. We love him in pretty much anything I've ever saw him. I love him in. You'll know who it is in a second. And then Sinqua Wells. It's Sinqua Wells. Don't know who they'll be playing. The one I left out, and we know he's going to be good. Matthew Lillard.
Oh,
is joining the cast.
Who's he?
I heard about it before. I know
remember.
there's a couple of people he's wanting to play. Matthew Lillard. Matthew Lillard. He's one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a movie out there that he's in that I possibly don't like. But his resurgence has been great to watch. I still have not saw him in Daredevil yet. Season 2, I believe he's joining, or I don't know if it's out yet.
I think it's season 3. No.
It's 2 or 3.
It's
He's not in 1, I don't believe.
No.
Unless they mention him towards the end.
Not on Disney Plus version, though.
Five Nights at Freddy's was good. Seeing him back for the Scream stuff has been good, which we'll be talking about in Just Chatting. I'm very excited for this. I've already said, I don't know if I'm on camera saying, but I know I've told you I thought it was a 10 out of 10. Is there issues with Superman? Yes. But Mr.
Wasn't
Terrific
Superman
was
one
good.
of the last videos we did?
I think it's one of the last ones.
It's something like that. I can't.
I don't remember if we put it out in video, but I know we did like a tweet, I believe, saying we were there, or
It was really
a
good.
short.
I enjoyed it.
We'll talk about that more in Just Chatting because we're going to be setting videos. I'm excited for this cast, mostly because the three bigs are back in Lois, Lex, and David Cornsweet, Clark Kent, Superman. I love Rick Flag is back. Mr. Terrific, yes. I want his own movie. I don't want a show. I want his own movie. I want another Blue Beetle, and if you want, you can say. I don't even want a sequel. I want his standalone. I want a standalone. I'm thinking Matthew Lillard might be Ted Kord. I could be wrong.
I think that might. I can't remember.
I
thought it was a.
And the reason I said Ted Kord is. I don't remember if Ted Kord. I don't think Ted Kord was the original Blue Beetle. I think it was the second one. But him as Ted Kord, I think would be great. And he doesn't have to be Blue Beetle. He could be like mentoring him.
Yeah.
As Blue Beetle in that one, and he might even be showing up in this as the mentor, and then the second one is like a prequel to that or a sequel. Either way, or at the end, Matthew Lillard pops up as Ted Kord.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't think it would pop up.
but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like somewhere in there, I would love that. I think Sinclair Wells. I believe he's a younger. I think he might be. I think they might be setting up Cyborg. I could be wrong. I could be completely off.
I don't know if they've done any casting for them. Yeah.
But the big three that I don't have really any idea on is Adria Arjona, Andre Rojo, and Sinclair Wells. I might even be getting the gender off. I can't remember. I did that this morning and really fast. But I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it because it's going to be another big setup.
And who doesn't love a setup film?
Yes, we love a good setup film. The last thing I kind of got on this, and it's going to be a double edge because then we're going to go into yours. This is something I saw on TikTok, and I love the idea of this thought. But I'm going to mention what it is if Marvel was then in the 80s, 90s. I put 80s and 90s because I didn't know if some of these would have been acting in the 80s, and I think it said 80s. But some of these I agree with, some of these I don't. We're going to talk about it a little bit. So Sylvester Stallone is Tony Stark. I like it and I don't like it. What do you think?
To me, it's the voice. The only guy I could see Sylvester Stallone playing, if it was made in the 80s or 90s, would be a Thor. Just because of the voice, I don't think sounds like a Tony Stark.
So who would you think in the 80s, 90s would be a good Stark?
I gotta first think about the 80s, 90s actors.
Well, you got to think who would look good in a suit. Who could play one of the backbones of the Avengers? Because I would say 80s, 90s is more up my alley, but I'm even struggling a little bit. Because like Stallone is more action-y to me and not suit, but you would see.
It's just a voice from it. Could he have a different voice as Tony Stark?
Nicolas Cage would not be a good Tony Stark. I think you could still leave it on RDJ.
Bruce Willis?
I think you could leave it on RDJ for even the 90s.
Yeah.
I think you could do it. I think you could just leave him on that. Next up, and I think this is one of the better castings, Kurt Russell as Steve Rogers, Captain America. I could see it.
Him or Mel Gibson.
Ooh. Mel Gibson could be a Tony Stark.
Yeah, but I was thinking Braveheart.
That's true.
Or The Patriot.
Well, you know, I can see Kurt Russell because of...
I think Kurt Russell could be Tony Stark.
So maybe you put him, Tony Stark, and Mel Gibson as Captain America.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Michelle Pfeiffer as Black Widow. I think this is one of the worst castings.
I didn't think of any females.
Well, you have, during that time, you have Sharon Stone, Demi Moore, Kim Basinger, Michelle Pfeiffer. The reason I don't see Michelle Pfeiffer is because of...
I'm trying to think Top Gun. What's her name?
Well, you could add Kim Cattrall during that time.
You put Rebecca Romaine playing Black Widow.
I would think her more late 90s, though.
But still 90s.
Sure. I would
I'm
say
thinking... Who was Tom Cruise's wife?
Kim, was it Kim something?
She was in Top Gun, first one, as Tom Cruise's love interest.
Why am I thinking Kim or something?
Why am I blank? She's a very famous...
Well, you could even say Rebecca De Mornay. Because she was 90s.
I'm struggling on the...
Why do I think Demi Moore as Black Widow would be the best?
Probably so.
And there's a couple movies...
Well, Julia Roberts. I'm sorry. I'm stuck on this.
The reason I say Demi Moore is because of certain movies she shows off flexibility.
I see her at AMC movie thing all the time.
I was thinking she's very flexible.
She's the one that walks into the theaters at AMC.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Isn't that Nicole Kidman?
Nicole Kidman could have played.
She wasn't in the first Top Gun movie.
She was the love interest. Wasn't she the love interest?
No.
I thought she was.
No.
She's been a love interest to Tom Cruise at one point in a movie.
Yeah, Eyes Wide Shut. don't ask me about certain movies. I think Demi Moore would be probably the best fit.
Michelle Pfeiffer was just Catwoman. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, I can't think of her, even though I know her from a lot of roles. Maybe even, yeah. Now, I think one of the best casting on the list, Clint Eastwood as Nick Fury, I think just fits. Because the patch. I just feel like the eye patch would fit. But you got to think in the 90s, yeah, he would have already been acting for what, 25 years? Because he was in westerns in the 70s.
Or Mark Lawrence. Again, that's late 90s.
No, I think he would probably.
Or
I would like to keep it more.
Denzel.
I would like to keep it more early 90s.
Denzel was early 90s, wasn't
he? Yeah, I'm just keeping 80s, 90s. I don't want to go too late in the 90s. Because that's when some of the ones we've named are bigger stars than.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to keep it more early comic book accuracy. And I'm not trying to sound racist, he was white.
Oh, okay.
So, the ones that I know of, and it ain't David Hasselhoff, because he played Nick Fury once. No, let's stay away from that. I have the movie. I just like Clint Eastwood in that spot.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Dolph Lundgren as Thor. I feel like that fits better than Stallone, because he's of a different nationality. And Thor, I mean, and Dolph Lundgren's massive.
Yeah.
So, other than D'Onofrio, who would you get? Because D'Onofrio has played Thor. He was muscular in Adventures of Babysitting. So do you stick with him or do you Dolph?
Probably Dolph. Because still, Stallone's accent does not fit a superhero.
Next up, you got Pierce Brosnan as Doctor Strange.
I can't think of Pierce Brosnan in my head.
James Bond GoldenEye. He was the guy who worked in the museum on Percy Jackson. He was Dr. Fate.
Oh, okay. I can see it, I guess.
You got the picture I saw. You'd be like, yes.
Okay.
Trust me. Carl Weathers as T'Challa. Horrible casting in my opinion.
No, not that bad. You could go Denzel.
I go Denzel here.
You could go Denzel.
I think Denzel or not Fishburne. Lawrence Fishburne. Of course, I mostly picture Lawrence Fishburne with no hair, baldish for some reason. Cause
I think it's just Denzel Washington.
I think it's Denzel. Carl Weathers maybe second.
Carl Weathers as
Next up, we have Demi Moore as Scarlet Witch. If you think about it, I think you flip her and Michelle Pfeiffer, you can get away with it.
I think you put Nicole Kidman
because of red hair. Yeah. I think she automatically fits. Gary Oldman as Loki. I don't really like the casting. I mean, yes, you could say Gary Oldman, yes, villain on Die Hard was good.
Why don't we just throw Loki away?
Let's just do, we'll stick to heroes. Last, Michael J. Fox's Spider-Man. I kind of like it. Because, I mean, I don't see anybody else with that build. Because he needs to be smaller, to me. He can be muscular, but smaller.
Who played Ferris Bueller? What was his name?
Matthew Broderick.
I could see Matthew Broderick playing. A young Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Matthew Broderick could have. See, Spider-Man to me just doesn't... I just feel like you couldn't have done Avengers or whatever in the 80s or not. Because none of the actors really played.
Danny DeVito as Spider-Man.
That would be funny. Or Doc Ock as a villain.
Sandman.
You could put anybody be Sandman because they're not really...
Oh my goodness. Touchdown! That's paper football touchdown. That was not meant to happen. But I don't know, I just thought that was kind of fun.
To me, 80s or 90s wasn't superhero at the time. So it's hard for me to think.
Most of your superheroes started, about mid to late 90s? The good ones. Mid to late 90s.
Yeah.
Now, we had Captain America movie, mini-series. I have them. The Phantom.
Now, if you wanted to recast the ones we have now, I could just name them like that. But
which... Oh, that would be a good video later date. So we're gonna move on because you have something that is gonna be tough.
Oh, yes. Well, X-Men are coming.
Yes.
In the future after Secret Wars. That's no joke. Kevin Feige has said it. So I wanted to just, because that's what's going on now in the world. I think we know which one X-Men character is going to be. They're just keeping it shut tight.
Yes. Which we will have more on that on Comic-Con because I do have some stuff.
But we're going to fan cast basically who we like to see play X-Men and even DC. We're going to get into some DC too that we hope, because we're not going to do Superman. We're not going to do.
And if they're already cast,
then then okay, fine. It's like Spider-Man. I mean, not Spider-Man. Supergirl. We're not going to name. Superman. We're not going to name. Green Lantern. We're not going to. We're going to do the other ones that has
Wonder Woman.
But where would you like to start first on X-Men? Because you know their names better than.
So let's go with the team that we think of most.
I'm
going to say Cyclops first.
Cyclops.
And this is tough because my brain is like going to try to think of who I would cast.
Because we want to go, maybe they can be early 40s. Because I think that could still be in play, to maybe late 20s.
And we'll say never been casted in this role. So James Marsden's out.
James Marsden's out.
The guy from First Class is out. That
I can't remember what his name was.
No, but he could have been so good if they did it right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be honest. This might be a hot, weird take, and it popped in my head. Logan Lerman, as Cyclops.
Okay.
I believe he was Percy Jackson.
Okay. Was it the main guy in Percy Jackson?
Yes.
Okay. He's been in other stuff. I
can't remember if that's his name. I might be getting it mixed up, but I would love him as Cyclops. See, cool plays. Cyclops is one of my favorite characters.
Yes, and I like the outfit they're doing in Doomsday. I'm kind of leaning towards. Let me think. All my names have gone out of my mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm struggling with.
Let's see.
I think he was. Yeah, Logan Lerman was the movie.
I'm trying to think of people that's not really been in a superhero movie. Because you could take them from a DC and put them in Marvel.
Yeah.
But I just can't think of Cyclops because you don't really see his face a lot.
I mean, you should.
You should, but
they haven't really portrayed him greatly.
No.
They really messed up on the James Marsden version. Because usually, depends on what suit they wear. I mean, you might not see his face at all, but then if you go with where he's just wearing the visor, or I call them visor, but sunglasses, so to speak. And eventually, I mean, he's one of my favorites. I'm not the biggest X-Men guy. It's kind of weird. Comic-wise, not really, but I do like some movies.
The movies were good. I don't really know. I can't think of names right now. Saved my life.
Is there a movie that person was in?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll move on to the next one. His wife, Jean Grey.
It's gotta be Sadie Sink. It can't be nobody else.
Which one is she?
She is the redhead woman off of Stranger Things. She
in Game of Thrones too?
No.
Is she the one that's being rumored for Brandon Day? She'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean,
she'll be fine.
She's already got red hair.
Nobody's better than Famke Janssen.
No. Let's go Wolverine.
There's some good castings right now for Wolverine.
I wouldn't be mad if Henry Cavill. I would not be a problem because
Wolverine would be.
You want Wolverine to be older because supposedly he's been around for 100 years or whatever.
I don't mind Taron Egerton either.
I don't either. Actually, I would like him more as probably Quicksilver. No, not Quicksilver.
No, I got an idea for Quicksilver.
No, not Quicksilver. I wouldn't mind him being Cyclops.
Or every X-Men character is Jason Statham.
Patrick Stewart. I mean, not Patrick.
I thought you were about to say Patrick Swayze. I was like, can't.
Jason Statham as Professor X.
He's already bald.
Put him in a
Heard it
wheelchair.
here. I'd watch it.
Or Magneto.
Nah.
Now we gotta go older. I feel like
Those have to be, I would say,
Mr. X.
older. Yeah, a lot older.
Professor X.
Mr. X. I'm sure. I think that's a different movie version of
but
X-Men.
I was not even thinking about Edgerton Terran.
So it's backwards. Edgerton Terran. That's like a name of a planet in Star Wars or something. Edgerton Terran. Now I would say Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Established. Let's do somebody. Not saying Taron Egerton.
Because for like, I feel like for Wolverine, you gotta have an established person.
Yeah.
Because
now, if you want to go comic book height, you would have to go Taron Egerton.
I don't see him as Wolverine though.
Yeah, but isn't he like my height, which is more accurate, between 5'8" and 5'11"? I think comic book accuracy. Wolverine.
They already touch on Wolverine to begin with.
I don't know. I still like Cavill just in that part.
Yeah. Let's go to another female. Let's go vice versa. Sue Storm.
She's already cast though.
Has it been confirmed who Sue Storm?
They're getting another movie, from what I understand. Well,
original.
Okay, so
because I have not seen any casting.
I don't want to do Fantastic Four yet though.
I mean, that's Sue Storm. You know Storm. I don't know why I said Sue Storm.
Storm.
I meant Storm. It sucks that they're both named Storm at the end.
Well, they just call her Invisible Girl.
Well, I like
Invisible
Woman.
Storm.
Sorry.
We'll talk about that in just chatting how I feel about that. See, Storm's hard because
Halle Berry just is.
I always see just Halle Berry. Now the girl that was in the First Class version was pretty good. I'm trying to think of who I could see. I don't know. Because nobody's coming to mind. Like, no names are coming to mind at all.
It's which way they want to go with Storm.
Well, see, could Storm end up popping up in, which was going to be a Comic-Con news, could she end up popping up in Black Panther before she even hit X-Men?
That's what I'm saying. Because that's a rumor going around.
Because that's a younger Storm in that.
But I don't know who would play her.
But are we going more of up there with Cyclops' age or Wolverine's age and say older? A part of me says, was it Journey Smollett? Is that her name?
Who's she play?
I don't know. I've just
Maybe we need to do this more research on this.
Well, no, I mean, I think we can still do it because I think most fan castings doesn't do research anyway. Yeah. They just go off
because I'm just trying to think of younger.
Or the girl that's married to Dawson, or the Joshua Jackson. She looks the part to me. I can't think of her name.
I can't think of her name either.
But Storm's hard to cast because we don't know we don't know when she's showing up. Could we be going?
Because there's rumor she is shown in Black Panther 3.
Yeah, and see, from what I understand on the X-Men, they're going OG5, and I don't know if she's part of that 5.
Who was the OG5?
So when I think of the OG5, I'm thinking Cyclops, Jean Grey, Beast. Was it Rogue? I don't remember if Rogue. See, I can't remember. They've listed who's going to be, but I can't remember.
I'll do a quick Google search.
Look up Jodie Turner-Smith. I think is her name. Is who I'm thinking of.
Jodie, not Josie, but Jodie Turner-Smith. Her. What's she playing?
I think she was Raven. In it's the lady who played on Titans is the one I want. I think that's her. Don't you think she'd be a good Storm?
Yeah, she looks like a good Storm.
You show the camera.
I don't want to show them all my stuff.
Well, yeah.
I'm trying to get a better picture load up. Hold on. This woman.
Yes, as Storm. I would like to see her as Storm. I think she's 38 right now. By the time this probably comes out, the movie's probably 40.
40, which is perfect timing. I mean,
because Cavill is what, early 40s, probably.
40s,
early to mid.
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure they've already said who's going to be in the X-Men.
I think it is OG5 X-Men.
Who's it say? So we'll just do the OG.
Cyclops, Jean Grey, Beast, Iceman, Angel.
Okay, so we got our Jean Grey. We've said who our Cyclops is.
Beast. Think of a big man.
Part of me wants Nicholas Hoult just to be in both universes, but
I don't know if he's gonna have the time.
No, I mean he's better as Lex than he was Beast. I can't really think of anybody as Beast right now, because it's gonna be all makeup and what is it when they add
CGI?
No, when they add like prosthetics.
Yeah. Edward Norton?
No. Oh no. No, because they are going to be a little bit younger in this, from what I understand. That's why I think Logan Lerman works. That's why I think Sadie Sink works. So we need a guy. Actually, Taron Egerton might be a good Angel.
Yeah. I can't believe he was an OG one.
Yeah. I mean, I loved Angel. I didn't like how they kind of made him villain in the Apocalypse. He was a villain. Ben Foster played it in the Last Stand. It's sad that I can remember that. I still like who cast as Thorne and who he did as Wolverine.
Yeah.
I kind of don't want Wolverine starting as an X-Men. I want his solo and then he helps him or something. Because I wouldn't mind seeing him as a team up. But I would say, I think Taron Egerton would be Iceman pretty good.
Yeah. I cannot.
I cannot think of anybody as Beast.
Think of hairy actors. Still want a hairy actor.
And I think they're going to have to be a pretty good... I think they're going to have
John
to be...
John Cena as Beast?
No, because they need to be... To me, they need
He needs to be a smart looking
like a scientist and smart. That leaves Pedro out.
Because he's Mr. Fantastic.
Well, no, he doesn't look smart to me. Willem Dafoe. No, because I want to keep him young. Yeah, that's how. We want the person playing the character to be younger.
A young adult.
Yeah.
Or mid-adult.
Nothing really comes to mind.
No.
We could cast Rogue. Let's put Rogue in there. Instead of Beast, let's put Rogue. Because I think Rogue for me could be like Millie Bobby Brown. I think could be pretty good as Rogue.
I don't know about Rogue.
Or we could switch her up. No, because I think Sadie Sink is probably going to be good.
She's probably going to be Jean Grey.
From that stock photo I saw, even the commercials for Brand New Day.
I think Rogue
has to be somebody that can pull off long hair. And I think it's classically known for long hair.
I wouldn't be mad at Millie Bobby Brown. MBB.
I feel like they're probably going to get her for something else. So.
For who?
I don't know. I feel like that's coming down the pipeline.
Because my sister would be happy if Rogue showed up. So.
See, I like Rogue. Honestly,
I would have said Vanessa Kirby, but she's already Sue Storm.
I don't think she'd be a good Rogue. Rogue has to have chemistry with everybody and nobody at the same time. Because of her abilities.
Charlize Theron?
No. I mean, I would be mad at seeing her at anything. No, because it needs to be somebody younger. What about that? I know she's already played Jean Grey. No, she wouldn't be.
Sophia Turner, I think she's overrated.
Even though I thought she was okay as Jean Grey, I think they made her Phoenix too fast.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know, Tabor. What we'll do is we'll do some more look on that. Was there any? Should we try DC? Now, Batman is tough for me because I don't like any of the fan castings that's happened. Like, I don't like Alan Ritchson in the part.
We'll can this. We'll do more research on both sides.
So, as far as this episode goes, I think we're kind of done.
Yeah.
we'll kind of work on that in.
Because a lot more will be in the
separate scene.
Comic-Con stuff.
Yeah. So, I guess
That'd be it.
that's it. So until next time, come back for some more. Like, subscribe. If you have some ideas on your fan casting or fan casting you would like to see us do, put it below. Until next time,
Peace.
we'll see you later.